Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got built. You split. You split, we sift, and no. You split, we sift, and no rapper. We ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got built with friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Use a freeloaders, run a brown nose, claiming gang. You can understand plan like found notes. You about that scam and wander down holes. Sliding like down slope. They bang to clown folks. Persistently patient, point beholding him. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. Hey you Mr. Paper, bigger, away from trigger to stay for deeper picture. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got built with friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. It's a must that I write, I trust as a guide. It's a lust that we like, it's a God as it's life. What matters the most, silent thoughts and words. Always try to move on, walk that walk with goals. Not on nothing, nobody can nobody. Skyfly jumping, so shoddy how we talk body. We be bumping, learning something eternally. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got built with friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. You split, we sift. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got built with friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got built with friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got built with friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got built with friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got built with friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got built with friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Use a freeloaders, run a brown nose, claiming gang gang. You can understand plan like found notes. You're about that scam and wander down. Use a freeloaders, run a brown nose. Use a freeloaders, run. Use a freeloaders. Use a freeloaders. 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 Use a freeloaders, run a brown nose, claiming gang gang. You can understand plan like found notes. You're about that scam and wander down holes. Sliding like down slope. They bang bang to clown folks. Persistently patient won't be holding him. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. Hey you Mr. Paper, bigger, bigger. Away from trigger, to stay for deeper picture. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. To get that bread ready like rolling. To get that bread ready. To get that bread. To get that bread ready like rolling. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. Hey, to get that. To get that. To get that bread ready. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. Hey you Mr. Paper, bigger, bigger. Away from trigger. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. Hey you Mr. Paper, bigger, bigger. Away from trigger. To stay for deeper picture. You split, we sift, ain't no. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. Hey you Mr. Paper, bigger, bigger. Away from trigger. To stay for deeper picture. You to get that bread ready like rolling pin. Hey you Mr. Paper, bigger, bigger. Away from trigger. To stay for deeper picture. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper. We ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. It's a must that I write, I trust as a guide. It's a lust that we like, it's a God as its life. What matters the most, silent thoughts and words. Always try to move on, walk that walk with codes. Not on nothing, nobody can nobody. Skyfly jumping, so shawty how we talk body. We be bumping, learning something eternally. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. So freeloaders run a brown nose, claiming gang gang. You can on the ground, we on the net. 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 Different friendships, we ain't on the ground, we on the net. Different friendships, we ain't on the ground, we on the net.
Yo, what's good? Yeah, I want to hear it. Hyperchip in the house. Meh, meh, meh. Definitely want to hear it, man. And if you haven't heard, I'm doing my producer challenge, man. Hope you can join. That's on my Discord. Excuse me. And it's on this, also on my first page on my YouTube. I would love to have you, man. I would love to have everyone that's like always supporting me. Like it's a good way to give back. Like Navy D sponsoring the first place prize. it's like a really high percentage that you can win because I don't have like a huge platform. So it's like just looking at the probability of things, like yo, you can get a free masterclass from him and all these sounds. Man, it's like you can't beat. Like if I saw that, I'd be like, oh hell yeah, I'm going after that. So I would love to have you on my producer challenge if you can make it. Check out my first video. It's producer Raven. You too, man. What's good? Meh, meh, meh. We're talking about my producer challenge coming up. I would love to have you on there too. Hypertrip is in the house. You guys both get in there, man. It'd be fun to have like familiar names that I always see coming through that support me. I would love to get back. You know, Navi D's sponsoring the #1. Hell yeah, man. Isn't that dope? Navi D of all people. Like I just sent some emails out and he was the only one to respond. And it's like, I tell you what, like, you know, I don't have a big following. I don't have a lot of people. I don't have like, so it's like, it's a good probability that you'll win. Like if someone's like really hard, die hard, like winning to win, like this is your probabilities are in your favor. Like compared to like going to a BeatStar challenge, like I get so intimidated because there's so many great producers there. But my platform, yeah, there's so many great producers, but like not if you look at any of my other challenges, like it's an easy chance for you to win. I mean, just in terms of probability. All right, let's check it out. Yeah, check it out, please, dude. All right, that's on my homepage, y'all. Enough promotion, but I don't do enough of it because it's just like I just make the video and like send like private emails. That's really it. I don't want to like keep like promoting it like when I talk to people. I don't know. I feel like if people are really were looking for it, they'll find it. So it's like I'm not really like I'm not one to always like push these things, but I think it's good for like people like I know like you guys come in, like maybe you guys might find value in it. So it's almost like a disservice if I forget to remind you. What is the producer challenge? Let me send it to you. As you ask, I will send. Ask and they shall receive. It's my first video on my channel, so let me just send it here. Oh wait, I can't send it to you here. Right? It doesn't accept. Anyway, just go to my YouTube channel. Literally just go to my homepage and then it's the first video that plays. Yep, that's the thing. I'll just say that because if you're like really like, I feel like anyone that's like really wanting to try it, like they'll find it. And I got a lot of views already, like, so I'm not like, I don't like pushing things on people that don't really want to find it or don't want to do it. I feel like my saying is if there's a will, there's a way. So it's like if people are really willing to do it, they'll do it. So that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, let's get into who's this? Hypertrip's beat. I'm excited, man. Yeah, I was just working on my collab with Nepa Beast. Okay, here we go. This one is Hypertrip's Familiar Faces. And he's on SoundCloud, y'all. Give him a follow. Here we go. Yo, that's what I love. Yo, that's like right up my alley. Like, I was making a lot of like Halloween kind of mixes today. You can look at my 4-hour stream I did earlier, and that's like, getting me in the mood for Halloween. Like, I make a lot of like dark stuff, and like, it's like a minor chord for that. I feel like A flat minor. I'm not sure, but I love that. I absolutely love that. Great job on the drums. Nothing's like too crazy. Like, it flows all consistently. And I love that you just wrote down like you were just trying something new, like you're just trying something whatever, and like that is what it's all about. Like, just having fun with the sounds that come to you. Seems like you were just messing around with the synths, and you're like, yo, this sounds cool. I'm gonna put that on there. Boom, boom, boom. That is what I preach, man, and that's what I hear in your beat, man. Very good stuff, Hypertrip. I like it because it's not like cluttered either. It's simplistic, but it's a unique simplicity that you never hear like very often in like these kind of instrumentals. So I got a lot of respect. Like, basically, it's like, this sounds like something I would make, but I would probably put like harder drums over it. That's just me. Like, I like more Memphis drums. Oh snap! We got Retro Lodge in the house. You get an air horn, good sir. Meh, meh, meh. Yeah, buddy, that's my mod. Y'all be on your best behavior. He's my mod. I'm cooking in the kitchen with my dad. Yo, shout out to the dad. What y'all cooking? Save me some. And yes, that playing around with the sounds. Thank you, man. What's up, Producer Raven? Thanks again for them 2 beats, man. I'm very humble and appreciative for them. No way, you got them beats? See, that's what we do over here. See, that's what I absolutely love. Like, if someone's like, what do you really enjoy about like doing these streams? It's a selfish thing because I get so much enjoyment out of just making music, right? Like, it's a selfish thing because selfish, quote unquote, because, you know, like, I'm doing this for my own like therapy, and that's for your own well-being. But it's not selfish because you realize if you love yourself first, then you can spread the love, and then you can get it back. And that's the message I preach all the time till death. Like, literally, like, it's what I live by. Like, if you're not able to love yourself first, it's going to be hard to give it and get it. So this is why I focus on making music for myself, and then all this extra stuff, like you guys meeting each other, like, is like such a cherry on the top of everything. It like warms my heart deeply, like, that you guys are building connection within the community here. Yo, I'm so happy. And like, other things are like, yeah, people get like they're like in a happier mood, because I remember I asked someone, I was like, why would you watch me? Like, I wouldn't watch like a producer make stuff, and they're like, yo, whenever I come to your stream, like, I feel good, I feel like calm, I feel like energized, I feel like happy about life. And like, when I hear that, I'm like, you're about to bring me to tears, y'all. Like, I'm really like, that makes me really happy, because I'm an extrovert. Sorry, introvert. I was gonna say introvert. I'm definitely not an introvert. I get energy from people. Like, I love being around people. I love people watching. I'm like, always like, my students, like, they know I get excited, like, when they're like having fun, you know, like, we get hype. I like bringing up the energy. I like their energy. So yeah, I feed off of people's energy. So that's why it's really important for me to be like around positive people, because if I'm around negative people, that like really affects me. Like, I'm susceptible to people's energy around me. Like, I kind of just like absorb that. So it's like, it's so important for me to like stop being around like negative people. And how do you find that? I think you just realize, like, when you get like a feeling inside you, you're like, ugh, like, I was on this path, I was on this train of positivity, and you're just like, you just feel like, oh, it feels weird. I think that's when you get that like intuition where it's like, whoa, 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 like this is not like a happy feeling. Like it doesn't have to always be happy, but I think there is a time where you're like, you realize like, wait, I was like really like positive before I met like this person. Like there's certain people you'll feel like, I think when you start to like realize yourself, then you'll be like, ah, this person's taking me off of that path of like my natural homeostasis. Anyway, that's enough rant about like mental health right now. I don't say rant, but I know you guys are here for the beats too, so I don't like to be too preachy. But if I am, it's cool. Like I think it's good to be yourself, and if people leave, so be it. You can have a rant, quote unquote rant, and I think that's a negative thing. I'm talking about myself. See, that's not a good path to go down when you start like saying that like yourself is a rant. So that gives you less value, right? So it's like that's not loving yourself. So like when I hear about that, I'm like, I'm checking myself right now live, like saying, yo, you gotta remember to be loving yourself. So these things I'm struggling with every day, y'all, and I think this is something people don't talk about. And I hope I can spread that message of like of always loving yourself and like keep thinking positive thoughts, and then try to like, even if you think you're joking about it, like that also is called manifestation. So like manifesting too. Alright, let's get back in the comments. We're cooking spaghetti bolognese with garlic and onions. I mispronounced that word. I don't know. Bolognese. We're cooking Italian, buono, molto bene. I got some crazy songs, laugh out loud, waiting to come out. Oh snap! I don't know if I'm ready to send you one of my craziest beats. Oh, you know it's all appreciated here, man. See, that's the safe. This is the safe place, y'all. I don't care what anyone says. Whatever you have, like it's gonna be safe here. Obviously, like I'm not about like some people like put some crazy shit where they're like. I saw some like obviously troll beat. It's like something about some gay shit, and I'm like, yo, I'm not playing that. It was like one guy was like saying it's like, oh, it's a meme rap. I'm like, nope, I'm not playing that. And then there's something about a Taliban thing. I'm like, I'm not playing that. Like there's certain I draw some levels, and then yeah, I'm a pretty weary. Leery, is that the word? I always get them mixed up. Leery or weary? I think it's leery. I'm a little leery of like new people coming in and like sending stuff. I'm like, wait, I gotta make sure there's no like dick pics in there or something. I tell you what, like one time there's some crazy stuff. Like someone sent a video. I'm like, what the hell? It was like a normal video, and then all of a sudden there's like this. I'm not even gonna go into it, but yeah. Anyway, I don't even know how it got passed on YouTube. Yeah, I'm waiting for some of my songs to come out, DJ. I just need to add some beats to it. Hell yeah. Music is our therapy. Ain't that the truth? Preach, Hyperdrive, preach. Yeah, I've been a fan of loved NF for years. Oh, NF is great, Retrolodge. His Perception album helped me mentally. That's great. Isn't that the power of music? Retrolodge, yo, same. I used to listen to him a lot. Hypertrip says. Oh, here we go. Lost Boy Hubble. Thanks for coming in. I got a new beat. Oh, Lost Boy Hubble, do you have Discord? If you can send that in a Discord, that's where I'm taking the beats. Here's my Discord, Hubble, if you can send it there. I recently lost the reel. It's on DC now. See if you already listened to it. Wow, nice. Okay, so next up is producer Raven. Are you here, producer Raven? We'll look at your beat next. Looks like his beat is next in the queue. Ah, I see. And after that is Hypertrip. Then after that is a casual pancake. Who's that? Producer Raven is in the house. We got the clear. Here we go. This is Producer Raven's beat. And this is privately sent, so we get the exclusive, y'all. Corazon by our homie Producer Raven. Let me clear the screen here. Alright, here we go. Corazon by Raven. Yeah, that's the definition of a nice type beat right there. Like I do a lot of like I join in a lot of freestyle rappers type beats thing, like where they're on Discord, they're like rapping over type beats. And this is the definition of like a perfect song that everyone would just go just murder, straight up murder. It's like someone that's like the average listener is like, what the fuck? Like it's just repetitive and boring. But this is not like, it's not meant to be for like the average listener. Like this is to sell. Like there he is, Merge in the house. Mer, mer, mer. There's my homie, guys, Travis Givens. You see him? That's Merge, baby. I'm gonna be battling him, I think next year. I Battle the Beats. Yeah, it's gonna be like January or something. It's gonna be crazy. I got a lot of time to cook up. Oh yeah. But that's our homie Travis Givens, y'all. He's a dope producer. We're doing a Battle of the Beats, hosted by Big Daddy Beard, BDBGP. That's fun. Good rappers will be able to rap on any beat. Ain't that the truth, Hubble? Man, I wish more rappers would hear that. I believe that too. Like I'm in the Discord. I also agree though, like if they're starting out, like they can, or like if they're like picky, they're like, yeah, I just don't want to, like, I don't want to do something on this. Like coming from, I was a b-boy first, and Yeah, just some songs you can't feel, you don't feel. But I agree though, like if you're trying to like improve yourself, like you should be hungry enough to be on every single beat. Just like when I was starting to break dance, like I don't care what I was gonna dance to, I'll like find a movement to like fit a beat. So yeah, I definitely agree. If you're hungry, then yeah, it doesn't matter. Especially if you're battle rapping, you don't get any choice of a beat. If you're doing a breakdance battle, you don't get a choice of a beat. So it's like I see a lot of correlation between my b-boying and freestyle rapping. It was not repetitive, really. Me too, can't wait. Just switch to YouTube. Okay, thank you. At Disney, we had some rappers for a party scene, and he was picky as. That was so annoying. At Disney. That sounds like a fun story. Tell me more. Wait, what was this thing about Disney? At Disney, you had a battle. You had like what? Wait, what's the? I want to hear the whole story about that. Wait, what? Disney? There's rappers? Sorry, you lost me at Disney. I'm like, all right, let's get into this beat real quick, and then I'll get to the next beat. Let me put 5 minutes on the timer. The queue is going on. Next is gonna be Hyper Trip, and then a Casual Pancake. So let me put 5 minutes on the timer, and then we'll get to the next. Cause you know how it is. We gotta make beats. We gotta make music too. The whole thing is to make music and listen to you guys' stuff too. So I understand if you guys are busy, if you're not there to like get your stuff reviewed, maybe next time. But your beats are in the queue, so if you're still there, I'll review it. If you're not there, I'm not gonna review it. I only review it live if you're there. That's my like rule. I was employed at Disney for the German synchronizations of Atlanta Medical. Synchronizations of the German synchronizations of the Atlanta Medical. What is that? That is a mouthful. That's what she said. Oh. Put the beat in Discord. Yes, Mr. Baby, Merge Baby, Mr. Merge Baby. And here's my Discord. If you haven't, if you forgot, it's gonna come up. Okay, we got 3 more minutes. Let me get back into this beat here. I'm producing for a dope rapper in Nepal. His name is Nepa Beast.
You spit, we sift, ain't no rapper, we an MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Use a freeloaders trying to brown nose, claiming gang. You can understand plan like found notes. You about that scam and wander down holes. Sliding like down slope. They bang to clown folks. Persistently patient point beholding him. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. Hey you Mr. Paper, bigger, away from trigger to stay for deeper picture. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. It's a must that I write, I trust as a guide. It's a lust that we like, it's a God as its life. What matters the most, silent thoughts and words. Always try to move on, walk that walk with goals. Not a nothing, nobody can nobody. Skyfly jumping, so shoddy how we talk body. We be bumping, learning something eternally. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we an MC's the heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net.
Ooh, sounding better. So the Germany is translated. Medical. We had to translate some parties. The rapper was a very big hit, not like any drum samples we used. We did not listen to us. We did not have the time to finish the mix yet. That was the most annoying person I've ever worked with. Ah, I see now. Hypertrip's back. Meh, meh, meh. Let's go, Snack Boys in the house. Chips, baby. I'm drinking some vodka and lemon mix here in my Colts cooler. I don't know what these are. What do you call it? Coolies, right? I forget English after living in Japan for 10 years. Sometimes I'm just like, what is this called? Coolie? Anyway, cheers. It's like 12:30 a.m. here. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, casual pancakes. See, that's the thing is that you guys should have, like, looking back, you guys should have like scheduled that out, like picked the songs that he knew like he needed to rap over, because that's like really important for an artist to be like, yeah, about that. Like, I think there's like miscommunication. Like, you guys definitely should have picked out the song before and had it like already set. Like here's the songs. Here, are you okay with that? Yes. No changing. Done. Anyway, here's the next track review. Let's see who's next. Hypertrip. Yeah, Hypertrip. Are you in? I'm drinking water. Of course, right? You're not in, like, it's not nighttime for you. Like, you'd be like an alcoholic if you're drinking in the daytime there. That's a problem with Disney. I'm in queue. Yes, you are. So, we got Hypertrip. This is called Cold Flames. Let's go. Hypertrip. Oops. Open the wrong one. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. Okay. Because I want to play it on the actual... Yeah, not the Discord. Here we go. Alright, here we go. This is Hypertrip. Cold Flames. Let's go! Yo, that's so good. Oh man, that's so like Lil Uzi Vert type beat. That is insane. Like the bounce, the drums you used, and I really appreciate a Casual Pancake helping out with the technical side of things because I don't really know too much about the engineering side of things. So it's really cool. Like he's telling you like use compression and like all this like the side chaining stuff. Like I can't hear that. So like my ears are not really like I'm only 4 years into like producing. So I think that's something like you learn like with time too. Like you can really hear like I think this needs better side chaining. But like I hear that do actually I do feel that with people's mix with the kicks and like the bass. Like they put too much of a threshold or something, too little of a threshold. No, too much of a threshold, and then it, like messes up. Like it's too much of a ducking. So like I can hear that for like the bass and the kick, but I can't really hear for the snare and the clap like you're mentioning. But that's really cool, like that you're able to like hear all that, give it like the technical like helping out, and like you're not only giving that, like you're telling good things about it too. So I really respect that. Like anyone that wants to give advice to people, like also give like a positive thing. Like I think that's really important for me. I don't know about anyone else, but like I want to know like what do you like about it though, you know? And I'm big on feeling, so like I don't really want to look at like comments like until like I'm vibing with it, and then afterwards I'll look at because it's like I want to get the feeling of it, and I felt that the bounce, the drums, the type of drums in there. Oh, it was just like it has a good vibe. It has a really good vibe. Thank you so much, Hypertrip. I really and you were saying that's like more of like your experimental stuff. Keep doing that shit, man. That's like that's all I mess with, like stuff like that where it's like it has its own vibe. You're not worried about like marketing it. I understand people have to like sell their beats and like they have to like kind of like I don't know like be a little bit like more to the industry. Like you have to be like, oh, I gotta sell this beat though. So anyway, amazing work. Keep that shit up, man. Hypertrip in the house. Let's go. All right, let's put 5 more minutes on the clock, and we'll get to the next on the queue, and that would be a Casual Pancake. Yeah. All right, so let me put 5 minutes on the clock. Thank you all for being patient. But if, like I said, if you're not patient, that's fine. Come in another day. Like, we'll get your stuff viewed eventually. Time is relative, you know. Okay. Okay, let's read the comments here. Nice. Oh yeah, Merge likes it too. This is nice. I would have added a bit more variation to the main sim. It got a bit repetitive. Yeah, right. I don't even know about the side chaining. I'm still learning. Oh, but Merge Baby, like you can download templates and it makes it really easy. Like right now, the thing I'm using right now is Larry O template. And look at that. You see my master. See the what's this called? My mixer has all the like stuff already in there. It says melodic bus, and then there's the kick, there's the drum bus. Like all that stuff already has like the stuff that's already like gonna make it pretty even. And you can adjust like the reverb here and there. But yeah, like this is Larry O's template. Like you can get templates from like famous producers. So yeah, and then just plug the sound in, and then it pretty much does like what it needs to. Obviously, your ear is your ultimate tool. So yeah, templates, man. If you're like, if you don't like worry too much about like leveling and like mastering, get templates. It's a great like cheat around, and you can learn along the way. But for me, I'm not really big on like trying to like be an engineer. Not yet. I like the transitions. Okay. Yep. Using templates does not make you better at mixing. You should get a feeling for it. Okay, right. Yeah. It just depends on what you want to get good at. That's for sure. I agree. If you want to get good at mixing, yeah, don't use templates. But if you want to just like focus on making music, beats. Yeah, just like I said, it always depends on what you want to make. Like, what do you want to do? Like, what gives you the most enjoyment? Like, I think that's for me. Like, I'm not making money off this yet. I mean, like, I do have my BeatStars. I want to make a career off of it. But I think the reason why I got into it is because it's so fun. Like, I don't want to switch that. I don't want to like change that. And eventually I think I'll be like, oh, that's so fun to like engineer and mix and master. But I'm definitely, I don't get much enjoyment out of mixing and mastering engineering. As I'm doing that, while I say that, I'm doing this like mix here for my homie. I'm like, yeah, anyway.
You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Use a freeloaders, run a brown nose, claiming gang. You can understand plan like foul notes. You about that scam and wander down holes. Sliding like down slope. They bang to clown folks. Bust the Stanley Basin point beholding him. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. Hey you Mr. Paper, bigger. Oh. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. Hey, to get that bread ready like rolling pin. To get that bread ready like to get that bread ready like to get that bread ready to get like
There's a pop right there. Oh, thanks for following, Nicole, Gabrielle. What the fuck is this? This is DJ djsunnysideup. Good to see you. Peace and love from Japan. I am a producer. I'm producing now for my homie from Nepal. What made you smile today? Thanks for coming in.
like rolling pin. Hey, you
I hear a chop here. It's like popping. Something's popping right there.
like
I think because it's changing the level right there, right? There we go. Okay, I just had to like.
Ready like rolling pin. Hey, ready like rolling. Ready like rolling pin. Hey, you Mr. Paper, bigger, away from trigger to stay for deeper picture. You split, we sift, and no rapper, we ain't.
Nice. Okay, track review time. Oh, that's my rapper, Nepa Beast. I'll type his name in here. He's from Nepal. Check him out, Nepa Beast. And then he's on Instagram, Nepa Beast _369. Okay, let's get into the next one here. This is a Casual Pancake song. And Casual Pancake, are you still there? If you're still there, let me know. Press 1 if you're still there. A Casual Pancake, if you're still there, press 1. Okay, he's here. He said, yeah. What's that saying? That's the one I might on your stream, right? I don't understand that. My guy, you gotta go on the next gen. I don't understand that either. What does that mean? Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is a Casual Pancake, beat 227. Yeah, I like that. I like how it started, like the ending, and then like the vinyl off, the vinyl on, the deck on, deck off. Is that? Did you use what's it called? Gross beat. Did you like put the deck on feature, deck off? How'd you make it like sound like a turntable shutting off? Anyway, that's a really dope beat. It was really fun to listen to. Um, it wasn't like hurting my ears either. Like it wasn't like a whole bunch of sub bass. Like it was really good, like bouncy. Like yeah, I can definitely see a rapper really killing that on that. So thank you so much for that, Casual Pancake. Really consistent. What would I would say like to help you grow? Maybe like a slow down part, like a break. Like, but that's me. Like, I like getting like too experimental, but I don't know I don't know what your goal is. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I would make a change up in there somewhere, just to have like a feature, maybe like for a feature artist where he's like, yo, then it's like, yeah, for a feature artist. That's how I would. That's all I would say. Where can we send the beats? Okay, Gabriel, we can send it to my Discord. Here we go. I made this beat in 30 minutes, including the sample. Now, my question is to you. Is that a long time to make a beat, or is that a short time? And are you proud of that? And most importantly, did you like enjoy making it? That's short. Okay, so that's like not your average. You're like you went really fast making that. Okay, and then how about the other ones? All right, we're gonna do 5 minutes on the clock, and we'll review the next one. It's gonna be merge, and then we got Gabrielle in here. Okay, and then so every 5 minutes. Okay, let's get back into our project here.
Ready like rolling pin. Hey, you Mr. Braver, bigger, away from trigger to stay. Ready like rolling pin him. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. Hey, you Mr. Braver, bigger, away from trigger to stay for deeper picture. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. It's a must that I write, I trust as a guide. It's a lust that feel like it's a God as its life. What matters the most, silent thoughts and words. Always try to move on, walk that walk with codes. Not on nothing, nobody can nobody. Skyfly jumping, so shoddy how we talk body. We be bumping, learning something eternally. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. You split, we sift, ain't no rapper, we ain't MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net.
Let's go. Oh, thank you, Nepa Beast. Oh, it's so fun to produce for you. And he doesn't want me to like mess with his vocals at all. Like I try to like do like effects here and there, and like he just wants that raw sound. Like he's a very like underground rapper. He's out in Nepal. Y'all gotta check him out. He's Nepa Beast. So cool. Like he's always consistently grinding. He's on Instagram. So fun. Yeah, true. I learned that too recently. What did you learn recently? I've been doing it. Yes, I've been enjoying it because I learned that simple beats are the beats which are getting picked a lot. That's so interesting. So, what do you mean by getting picked a lot? Like picked? Yeah. What do you mean by getting picked a lot? That's my question for you. A casual pancake. What do you mean by getting picked a lot? The beats, simple beats are the beats which are getting picked a lot. Wow, Gabrielle, you're a bit like what's the word? Forcing? Like answer the chat. Laugh at my laugh. Like, are you angry? But yeah, I'm getting to the chat right now, so calm down. Like, we're not in a rush. If you're in a rush, you don't have to get your beat reviewed. Like, but every 5 minutes. So at what time do you think you're gonna listen to my song? So there's 1 minute and 30 seconds now, time counting, and then we're gonna do Merge Baby. His song is a minute 56. So what's 1 minute 56 plus the timer that's on there now, and then like, can you do the math, please? Like, if the time is like a really big deal for you, please like do the math. No, it's because I want to talk to you. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. But do you realize like I'm like getting to things, like it's hard for me to like respond like in a snap. Like, I hope you understand that. Like, I work at a really slow pace, and if it's too slow for you, like, I hope you don't leave. Like, it's fun to have you here. I appreciate everyone coming through, but I don't like being rushed. Like, that's my pet peeve. If someone's like trying to rush me, I'm like, oh man. I'm like, nope. Like, I'd rather just be like left alone, and people could say that you know, like they could say whatever, like I'm good. Like, just keep loving yourself, y'all. All right, so 10 seconds left. Yep, his show. Yeah, exactly, right. Thank you, Ridge. But do you understand, Gabrielle, that when you said answer the chat, like that seems a bit like, does that not seem like pretty harsh? Is that the word? Like, not harsh, like, what's the word? Forceful. Does that not seem forceful to you? Okay, here we go. Let's get into Merge Babies. Merges Baby. Okay, Travis Gibbons, his name is Merge Baby on every other platform. Anyway, here's Merge Baby's beat. He's Travis Gibbons in YouTube. Called Finger Itchin'. Ooh, I'm excited.
Merch that ain't shit. That's push.
Oh man, there you go. I'm getting scared to battle you, man. When I hear stuff like that, I'm like, oh damn, it's gonna be a fun battle. Oh, you're so good, man. Keep that shit up. Yo, Merge Baby in the house. Yo, oh my gosh. We're gonna have some fun, man. But we gotta wait like a half a year. It's like in January. What? Dude, come on. I'm so like excited about our battle, but it's like so far away. But it's like, dang. I wish it could be like soon. Oh, you're so good, man. Like the cool thing is like I can see myself making these type of beats that you make, but it's like you do something, I'm like, oh dang, he did that. Like your open hat on that one part, I'm like, oh man, it just like opened things up. It's like, oh, just like it's so cool, man. I'm really excited that I can finally go against you. Like I said, it was something I've always thought. I'm like, man, I just wish I could go against him, and like, we're finally making it happen. Thank you, Merge. That was so good. And like a bit of Oriental vibe to it too, with it playing the kind of the choice of the what's it, the strings. It's gonna have so much fun. I know, man, isn't it? It's gonna be great because like we both have the respect for each other too. So I think that's like the best. Like when people have like respect for each other and they're going against the people that you respect. I think that makes a real good battle. Like if you're just going in with beef, you're just gonna be like, someone's gonna end up like with their butt hurt. But it's like, yo, when you got the utmost respect for the person that you're going against, it's like I got the honor to go against him. That's how I feel, and that's how I like. That's the battles I choose. Thank you. I want to see your name, Travis, because it says Travis here, but Merge Baby. Oh, that's great. Okay, here we go. Let's put 5 more minutes on the clock, and then we'll get to the next in the queue. That's our homie Gabriel Cole. All right, 5 minutes on the clock. I think I'm almost done with this beat. Yeah.
The trigger to stay for deeper picture. You split, we sift, and no rapper, we an MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mind.
I was gonna make a riser here that ends, like fades off.
You split,
There's a D riser here.
you split, we sift, and no rapper, we an MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. You split, we sift, and no rapper, we an MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like you split, we sift, and no rapper, we an MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net.
Yeah, I think that's it. Sounds really good on my end. Like he just needed me to like put the verses, the hooks in. So I cut it and put it in place. But then like it ended a bit too soon, so I want to see how he likes it with a double ending on the hook. We'll see what happens. Like it's fun working with him because he's like he never takes anything personally. I got the utmost respect for his sound, and that's Neva Beast I'm producing for here. It's cool to have a rapper that's just like on your same level. Like everyone has their own vibe, and not everyone has to like your music. But when you get a rapper that does, like that's all you need. Like, you're not here to like please anyone else. Like, first remember to make the music that you love, and then when you put it out there, like, it's just the probabilities, it's just the numbers game. Like, there's bound to be someone else in the whole fucking world that loves your music, so focus on those people. That's how I live my life for like pretty much anything. Like, it's cool, like, if someone doesn't like me, like, I love myself, and if someone likes me, then cool, let's vibe. Hopefully I can make time for you, you know what I mean? It's like, I think that's a really healthy way for everything you do in life. Just focus on loving yourself, and then like, other people will come in and out of your life. All we can control is the amount of love we can give ourselves. So stop focusing on controlling like others. I think that's the main thing. People get too involved with like controlling things. I think especially as producers, right? We're like, we control everything in the beat. Like, I can move this sound to make this sound and this sound. Like, it's a very controlling job. Like, so it's like hard to like separate that skill set of like controlling sounds, manipulating sounds. Just remember, like, this is a different lifestyle than like the real life when I go out there, you know? So just remember to like, just let things be sometimes. I can't wait to do this with my cousin. I'm going to learn this stuff. Nice, man. I'm so proud of you, man. Like, Merge Baby, like, your cousin too was telling me like how you're just like learning a little bit like along the way, and you're just really like always growing, and like he's like so proud of you. I remember that in your last battle with him. I wanted that mix. I wanted that might be super experimental. It's some new wave rage beats. I wanted that, like some Cardi. Yeah, Playboy Cardi. That's some really experimental stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like, even did you listen to I want to say that might be easy. So new wave rage beat. Did you listen to what's his name? Travis Scott's new album, Utopia? That's amazing production, and it's like pretty like experimental. I love it. I'm not a fan of his like vocals. Like, I come from the era of like 90s hip hop, so I love Eminem, like Jay-Z's second album, like Timbaland stuff, like, so like I grew up with that kind of the era of music. So hearing like new rappers, no, I love J. Cole though. Like, they're not new, but like, you know, J. Cole has some new stuff out that's like hit the record charts, and Nas hit the record charts. Like, you know, people like setting new things. Like, they're older, but they're like still like consistent. Who else? Logic. I love Logic. Utopia was like Jesus. Oh yeah, he brought him up the stage too. Did you see that in Italy? That was so funny. Did he help him produce that? Did Kanye? I wonder if, like, it sounds like a lot of Kanye influence in that too. It's really good. Yes, very crazy production. His skills with the music making is. Yeah, I would love to hear more like Kanye produced beats. Like, I want to hear like that old like College Dropout shit. That's what I remember listening to that. Like, I got that CD for like my high school graduation. I remember just like getting so hyped. That was my favorite Kanye era, like High School Dropout or College Dropout. High School Dropout. Oh, that'd be cool if he releases something new called the High School Dropout. That'd be cool. But I don't know how people receive him with all like the stuff that he says. Like, I don't know if anything's gonna like, because all of his Yeezys, they like no one buys his stuff anymore. Like, all of his stock like dropped down. So we'll see what happens. I'm not really involved with that whole scene, but good luck to him. I like his music when he was like that like era, the College Dropout era. Okay, let's get into it. Gabriel, are you still here? Give me a 1 if you're still here. Press 1 if you're still here. Gabriel Cole. Oh, like J. Cole. Yeah, I'm here. Nice. Okay. There we go. Let's check it out. This one's Hard Rage Type Beat, Metamorphosis by our homie Gabriel Cole. He's on SoundCloud. I'll share the screen. Here we go. Oh, that's so good.
The most beautiful thoughts are always
Wow. I love it, man. Yo. If you told me like you produced for Travis Scott, I would be like, oh yeah, I maybe believe that. Like after listening to that. Man. That is insane. Like, I've never heard anything like that. That's the thing. I think that's the first thing is I've never heard anything like that. I'm like, wait, when are the drums gonna kick in? And, like, when is the hype shit gonna get in? But all the hype shit is the synths. Like, there's so much rhythm in all that. Like, it's so cool, like, that it's something that I'm not even thinking about. So it's like, I walked into a new country that's, like, playing, like, that's having, like, a feast. And I'm like, all these flavors are so good. Like, it's all new flavors. That's how it reminds me of. I'm, like, literally walking into a new country and eating all the new foods. And, like, this is amazing. And I have no idea, like, how to describe it. That's how this is. I don't really listen to this kind of music. You called it new wave or something? So, yeah. Sick. Very, very good. I'm liking it. I'm following you. Everyone follow him. This is Gabriel Cole Archives on, what's this called? SoundCloud. amazing. Like, it's so cool. Like, I don't think I could ever recreate that. Like, I'm not like into that kind of scene, like that kind of vibe. I think it's like Playboy Cardi or Lil Uzi Vert or like Travis Scott stuff. You're right though. It's like that new stuff. That's why it's called like new wave or something. That is so cool. And my question is always the same. Like, do you enjoy, like, did you enjoy making that beat? The reason why I asked that is like, I think, like, what is your, are you like enjoying like the process? Or are you just making it for someone? Like, you're just like, okay, here's the beat, like, pass it off, like, I gotta make it. Like, I wonder, like, are people really enjoying what they make? Like, I think, I don't know, like, I put a lot of emotions into, you followed him, thank you, Merge Baby. You'll come back for the stream, thank you. Thanks, man. See, that's what I love about, like, our community, like, just listening to people's music, I get new ideas. Like, I wouldn't have known about this kind of new wave thing. Like, I had to learn so much about music. And, like, yeah, like, someone was saying, like, how, like, you should ban him because he said this about you. I'm like, nah, he just telling me, like, all he said was, like, grow up or something. I'm like, I don't take offense to that. Like, it just, I laugh about that, maybe. But, yeah, like, imagine if I banned him, I wouldn't be able to listen to that cool beat. Like, and then, like, just show love and spread the love. So it's like, I think you have to draw lines to where you ban people from your stream. And mine is not like if someone just says grow up or like you're bald or you sound gay or I don't even care about that. But like I think when you're like what is it, like actually like making people like offended because of their race or like yeah, people can get offended by like you calling them like I don't know. I'm not gonna say whatever, but I guess other people can get offended. But for me, it takes a lot to get offended. So, I don't know. I just kind of grew up in the era of, yeah, it's like we didn't have internet. So, if you got punched in the face, then it's like, okay, now that hurts. But we don't get punched. Like, what did Mike Tyson say? You always have a, I don't know, well, it was something about, you always have a plan, but if once you get punched in the face, it's like, yeah, that changes everything. I totally messed up that quote, but it's something like that where, like, basically meaning like words don't really like have much of a meaning for me, like when it comes from a negative spot, because I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like especially for me, like I was a troll, like I felt like I was like I understand those kind of like people. I understand the psyche. It's all about attention, so it's like I'm gonna give them love instead of attention. Well, their attention will be love, so it's like that's all I have to say about like any kind of negativity or like people that troll. And just people need love in their life, and I'm here to give it to an extent. Like I'm not gonna be like always like focusing on that, like because I want to make music too, like, right? I'm not trying to just be like a therapist for everyone. But yeah, if you guys want to talk about anything, I'll be here. Let's get back into my beat. We finished the queue. Let's go. Meh. Yep, that's right, Merge Baby. Okay, let's get back into our beat. Yeah, because I'm not even gonna go down any paths. I'm done talking about like negativity and just how I deal. That's just how I deal with things in life. Like especially when you grow older, like you don't really like I think when you grow older, you get the wisdom of like I don't give a fuck anymore. You just like having fun and enjoy what you love. I really think that like that comes with age, where you're just your ego is like, yo, I don't really have an ego anymore. Like I barely have any hair, so it's like, so it's like just have fun along the way, and that's something I definitely think comes with age. I might throw another one in there. Hell yeah, I would love to hear.
You split, we sift, and no rapper, we an MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Use a freeloaders, run a brown nose, claiming gang. You can understand plan like found notes. You about that scam and wonder down holes. Sliding like down slope. They bang to clown folks. Persistently patient, point beholding him. To get that bread ready like rolling pin. Hey you Mr. Paper, bigger, away from trigger to stay for deeper picture. You split, we sift, and no rapper, we an MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. It's a must that I write, I trust as a guide. It's a lust that we like, it's a God as its life. What matters the most, silent thoughts and words. Always try to move on, walk that walk with codes. Not a nothing, nobody can nobody. Skyfly jumping, so shoddy how we talk body. We be bumping, learning something eternally. You split, we sift, and no rapper, we an MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. You split, we sift, and no rapper, we an MCs by heartbeat. We ain't on the ground, we on the net. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of new ones got different friendships. We ain't on the ground, we on the net.
Yo, that's it. That's all I want to do with that beat. That's finished. Sounds really good, clean. There's like obviously like some parts where I'm like I don't understand what he's saying because he has an accent. He's from Nepal. It's like just he's not a native English speaker.
To get that bread ready like rolling pin.
But he does a great job. You have to remember, like as a second language person, he's rapping in the second language. So it's like it's amazing. I'm like so amazed at his English abilities. And then on top of that, all of his rapping abilities. We ain't underground, we underneath. Independent mindset like a maverick. Network of neurons got beef with brain chips. We ain't underground, we underneath. It's so cool. You know what it reminds me of? I always feel like his style is like MF Doom. Like he has that old MF Doom vibe where it's like very like poetic. He doesn't really like care about the quality. He's just like raw, real, and uncut. That's how I met this guy, man. Like this is Nepa Beast, and I love the raw grittiness behind music. I tell you, like my image is I think I know that like music is gonna go back to this kind of style where all the AI is gonna like take over. Not for everything, because there's people that are gonna like the other stuff, but I think when it comes to like it's gonna be like a lot of like AI stuff. You already see that now with like AI art, right? All the graphics can be like AI art graphics, like all the art stuff is gonna be AI stuff, but there's gonna be like people that enjoy like real old style stuff. So I think there's always gonna be a genre of people that like that. Like just like the old record stuff, people like listening to old records, right? Still, like so that's like there's always gonna be a genre, like, and I'm not really worried about it. Like, yeah, it can be like, oh no, I gotta compete with more people, but it's like it's fine. Like that means that more people probably go to that, and then that means I can have my own way. And I love the raw, gritty, the real like unprocessed sound of things. Not all the time, because I do like there's a time and place for it, I guess, like because there's times I like pretty processed voices, but yeah, the certain rappers that I like, I really respect that raw sound, because it's like this is the sound that like no AI can really recreate. And then the emotions and the live shows that can come with that, the personal experiences. Like AI can't change that. Maybe not in our lifetime. That's the way I look at it. Fight me. Submitted. It's me and another producer from B.O.B. Is very poetic, yeah. Thank you, man. Alright, let's go. Merge, baby. I think that was about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna get into your beat now. I talked a lot about that, so while you're waiting, time was up. Here we go. This one is Merge Babies, called Yogi Merge, and this is collab with the B.O.B. Producer. Here we go.
Damn, Yogi.
Merch, that ain't you.
Yo, what? That's so good. I'm so scared to battle you now. But that's a collab. You can't use that. That's not fair. No, none of that. That is not allowed. Oh man, that's so good. You know what I love? Do you hear that, like the background, like people talking? And then that's like a Japanese sample. Like I think she's speaking Japanese. So it's like you chopped up a Japanese vocal. That was so good. Yeah, Yogi's my youngest brother. No way. Your brother makes music? Dude, do you know how lucky you are? Or is that not lucky because then it's like you guys are fighting all the time? It's my turn to use a computer. You got 10 more minutes. Oh yeah, that would be rough. Like if you're like, imagine if you're like kids in the house, like there's only one computer. Oh, that'd be hilarious. You can make so many viral videos from that though. I'm thinking of ideas because I love making producer memes, you know? That's good. Man, very good. That Asian sound too. Very, very good. love it, man. Let me send this email here. I'm gonna send it to Mike because I finished the song here. See what if he likes it, if he approves. Because I did add an extra hook at the end. Just to make it a little bit longer. We'll see what happens. If not, I have the master, so just delete one part of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and send it to him. See if he gets the approval. That's Nepa Beast I produced for there. You split, we shift. That's the name of the song. Okay, let's go ahead and export it. Nope, he's at my mom's. I still don't have to worry. That is great. That's the benefit of like having your own place. That's good. Yeah, you never want to go back then, huh? That's funny. You're the big brother, huh? See, I'm the little brother.
Gang, you can understand.
Yeah, I think you can tell a lot about a person, like, about like where they rank in the family. Like the youngest is always like getting along with everyone and like trying to like please everyone, like the people pleaser. The oldest is like the one that takes the risk, like always like thinking of like master plan, like the leader. Middle is like just trying to find their way. Maybe a little bit rebellious, like trying to get attention here and there. They might say something whack or like do something crazy. Yeah, that's my theory about like the ranking of like where people like how the personalities are within the ranking of the sibling ranking. Okay, let's go ahead and send him that beat. You spit, we shift. Okay. You spit, we shift. Sending. Okay, see if he likes it. Go ahead and send him a message. Be like, you got mail. Nope, he's at mom's stuff. Oh, that really has to be fun. The youngest get everything. Yeah, we do. We really do. And it's like we don't get like strict regulations like the curfew stuff. Like we like understand like if we act a fool like we're gonna get more restrictions on us. Like I remember that. I always learned from like the faults of my brother and sister. And the saddest thing is like when I went to college, it's like okay, go. Like we were crying when my brother went. Like and then my sister went. It was like a little less sad. And then like me, like no one cared. Like there's a go. it's like we already been through this twice. Like get out of here. Oh, that's funny. No, that wasn't not that bad. But like it was not like a sad thing anymore. It was so funny. I remember my brother leave. Left. I think I even cried. I was like so sad. Alright, I think I'm gonna make one more here. Actually, you know what I wanna do? I have some that I'm sitting on that I wanna like just finish. Because I think yesterday I was like working on something, right? I think it was this one, Dead End, right? Remember I was, yep, that's it, Dead End. Okay, that is it. Because I'm thinking about the ones that I made last night that I didn't finish. I was like, I'm gonna come back to it tomorrow, and that's today, so. Let's go back to Dead End. Dark Memphis type beat. Oh, Merge might like this. Merge, baby. You know how we do. Dark Memphis shit. Here we go. Alright, so this was Oh yeah, it's the finished beat, but I want to like add something in between. But here we go. This is called Dead End. I made this last night on my live stream. Oops, that was your beat. Sorry. Okay, try it again. Here's Dead End. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but here's part of the track. I'm gonna like, here we go. Oh, I had to do it. I had to play the whole song. Oh, that was so good. Oh, that's all I want to do. Why didn't I save that and export it last time? I saved it, but I didn't export it. That sounds perfect to me. Oh man, I love it. Ah, that shit gets me so hyped. It's so crazy that I think about it. I'm like, I made that. Like, it absolutely is insane when I listen to like some of the stuff I made. I'm like it's so cool. Like, I think that's one of the favorite parts too, is like when you're able to like go back into like all your stuff that you made. I don't go often back like to all the stuff that I made. I make so much shit, right? You can see my stuff on YouTube. So it's like it's so cool though, like to like go back to that time and you're like, I made that yesterday, and like I didn't even remember like some things. Like, you're like in a zone where you're just like locked in, and then you like hear something like, oh yeah, I think I did remember using that here and that, and like it's so fun. Man, I tell you what makes that beat really cool is this part right here. I love this, like, yeah. So I just used FL Studio has the stock plugin called Flex, and then there's this thing called Nomad Jazz under the SH1 jump up repertoire. Yeah, that has like that repetitive thing like that. It's like yeah, it's like a little beat thing, but I definitely muffled it down like pitched it down, EQ'd it to the middle range. But yeah, I think that's what makes that whole beat, is that part right there. And it's crazy how like that fits within like that crazy ass Memphis shit right there. Oh, I love it. I love it. Man, it's so cool. That's the thing you have to remember, everyone that makes music. Like, did you like it when you made it? Like, and then I have all the proof. Proof to who? Myself. That I absolutely love it, because I record like pretty much all my sessions and everything is here, so I can look back and be like, yep, I was digging it. Like, was it true? Well, look here, at this time I had like saved all these. And why do I do it? I just like interacting with people. I'm an extrovert. I love when people come in. Like, I have a lot of love in my heart, so I think just bringing it to people's lives is a beautiful thing, because some people just need a smile. Some people just need to like hear like, hey, you are loved. You mean something to someone. You mean something to yourself. And I hope I can spread that message within this platform that I'm allowed to use. So I think that's another thing. Like, people just focus on making music and stuff like that, but I think there's more to meaning in life than just like that. And I'm lucky to find it like right here. I'm able to like use this platform along with, like, you see my shorts on YouTube. Like, I promote like healthy living and like healthy mental awareness living. Like, try to like help people focus on the positives, how to be a better dad. I don't know. It's up to anyone else to receive it however they want to receive it. I'm making it because I really enjoy it, and I do see feedback from people that say that they really enjoy it too. So, but that's the question: is what if no one gives me feedback? Like, what if I don't ever blow up? Well, that's fine. What did 50 Cent say? Get rich or die trying. I love my beats. Yep, I'm glad you do, Merge. Oh man, I can't wait for you to hear this next battle on the 27th. Oh yeah, Jaden was just telling me about that. I'm excited for that. That's you versus who is it again? He told me it was gonna be. Dang it, I forgot the name. That's on Monday. That's 28th in Japan, so I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'll be able to. Oh yeah, I can listen to that now. Okay, good. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, did I export this yet? This is it. That's all I need for this song. This is so good. Oh, did I put the good thing to do is put a transient processor on the drum bus. Just makes everything like hit harder. It brings up the attack, right? See that? Sir LJ. Yeah, hope Sir LJ is ready. Because man, Merge Baby's coming. But it's gonna be fun. I'm trying to come into these things with like really little bias. And I think that's what judges have to do too. Like, they have to be like listening to, like, as I judge my producer challenge, like I have to remember like people that come in. Like, I can't really look at their name and be like, oh, I know this person, they're such a great person, and I'm going to give them higher score. And no, like, you got to be so objective. And that's what's really hard. There's always going to be some part of subjectivity. Like, oh, this is my buddy, this is my brother, this is my cousin, you know? Like, oh, man. And then remember, it's an art. Like, that's another thing, is like, everyone that is entering these things, like, please remember, it's an art. And that's like, it's really hard to judge in art, like whether it's even like those like figure skaters, right? They come in and they do all this like figure skating shit, and like, how are they gonna make that Olympic sport? Breakdancing is now gonna be Olympic sports. Like, what? That's an art. Like, how do you judge an art form? But anyway, that's another topic. We got Chakra in the house. Oh yeah. I'm excited, man. There's our homie. This dude makes some absolutely amazing music. This is Chakra DNB Bro, right? This guy is so dope. Every time I see his name, I'm like, oh man, we're about to get some hype ass shit in here. Oh, you know you can. And for you, good sir, you made a good time because we're about to end the stream in a little bit. So it's like you might be the last one on the list. Here's the Discord if you forgot. Oh, you're gonna post in the chat. Okay, they usually do. But there's the Discord if you want. But yeah, do whatever you want to do. You got VIP access. Chakra's been with me for a while, so I have some people on my VIP list. Chakra's one of them. Like, he's been with me for a while. Like, yeah, I have a certain VIP list. I'm not going to start naming names, but I know who you are. Yes, do whatever you want. If you want to do the Discord or if you want to send it here, whatever works best for you. Like I said, you are VIP, so. How do you get on the VIP list? Yeah, it's you can't ask. That's the way. You don't ask to be on the VIP list. Like, I judge that, like, within, like, were you supporting me for a long time? Were you supporting me, like, from the beginning? So yeah, you don't have to worry about that. You'll find out eventually. Anyway, here's Chakra's DNB. Here we go. Oh man, I'm so excited. This is called Mantra. Like a Christmas present. I'm so excited.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Para.
Yo. Oh my gosh. Sorry, excuse me for interrupting. I put the microphone on before it ended, but yeah. Oh, dude, come on. Dude, what? That's so good. My favorite part? Oh, my favorite part? Oh, it's so good. It's so catchy. It's so simple, but it's like, oh, it's so hard. I love that. I love that so much. Oh, and all the like the levels of that. Oh man, it's so good, dude. Why? How are you so good? Oh man, I like you. Your music makes me want to get more into D&B. Like every time I hear your stuff, like it's so cool. Like why am I into D&B? Because that's like the breaks. Like if you slow it down, that's like a break beat. Like that's the essence of a break beat. Like that, and I was a b-boy first, right? So it's like it's so cool to hear like that really fast and like it's so energetic. Like I can see myself like I don't know, like driving to it or just like being in a rave, like those like the headphone raves. What's it called? Silent raves? I would love to try a silent rave. I would absolutely lose my mind. I love the idea of a silent rave. Yo, that is so cool. Oh. And then of course the vocals like tie everything together. I don't know what it's saying, but it sounds beautiful. It sounds mantra-ish, like it's saying something like very meditative. Like the track is called Mantra. Man, thank you, Chakra. You never like stop amazing me. That's what's so cool about having you here. Like I always see whenever I see your name, I'm like, it's Christmas time. What do we got for the present? Open the present up. It's like I'm just like, and like I'm about to sleep. It's like, how am I gonna sleep now? Like, she done fucked up my sleep schedule. It's like 1:46 a.m. here in Japan. But you know what? It's all worth it, man. Cause life is short. You gotta love it. You gotta live it. Thank you so much, Chakra. Oh, so good. Your stuff is so good. Like if I was ever into like D&B. Like making D&B, I love listening to it here and there. I'm not like a huge D&B person, but like that shit is so energetic, and like it brings me back to like that. Oh, thank you so much again. That's all. That comes from a pure love place. Like all my reviews come from a like that's the only thing I can do. My reviews have to come from a pure loving place. Of course, I can say like this wasn't leveled, this and this, but that not for that track. Like I don't have anything to say negative, and I think it's really important to like give the positives. People like want to hear, of course, growing points and stuff like that. But for me, man, I want to focus on the positives. If someone technically comes in and be like, "Yo, technically, how was the leveling of this? How was that and that?" Like I'm not an expert on mastering and mixing, so like I'd be like I can't really tell you, but like I'll be like in my headphones are really good quality. I can say nothing hurt my ears, everything seems well balanced. I'm more of a feeling based producer, so I can tell you the vibe was there, I can tell you this, but like for me to be like, yo, the side chaining was off here and the side chaining this, the compression should have been this, like I'm not that guy. I'm not really like that technical. Obviously I've only been doing it for 4 years, so it's hard for me to even like say that. I think you need a lot of years under your belt to like to get to that point, or just whatever you like. Like I don't really like that technical side of producing. But yeah, thank you all for watching, man. We hit the 2-hour marker. Let's go. Isn't that fun? That's what I was hoping for. Get to the 2-hour marker and then we'll end it. Like I don't want to be focused on the numbers, but it is fun to like see, okay, I made it to 2 hours. Yay. I don't really want to make anything else. I already finished that beat. Did we export it? Dead end. Did we export it? No, we didn't export it. Okay, let's export it. This is Dead End by me. And I'll export it now. Yeah, because I was thinking about like changing stuff to it, but I listened to it just now and I'm like, yep, it's good. I don't want to like do anything else. Like, thank you all. I think that ends it though. Anyone else have any last words? I want to say thank you, Merge Baby, for all of your love and support. See you later, Sunny. Good night, friend. Man, good night to you. Thank you so much for being such a positive force in the community, in the producer world. And just remember to focus on something that made you smile today. Remember, we always are dealt with negative thoughts in our head, negative people in our lives. We can control that thought in our head. So don't let them steal your happiness for life. You got it, man. That's for everyone else here. Thank you all for coming through. Let me give shout outs to Gabriel for coming in. Thank you again. That was fun. Thanks for the follow too. Your awesome beat, your new wave. Thanks for introducing us to that. A Casual Pancake. Appreciate all your feedback, technical feedback too. And it's really cool to see you giving the love and then helping us out with the technical side feedback too. Hypertrip, thank you so much for coming in. And thanks for me, DJ Sunny Sideup, for being such a loving person, because I could have banned someone from the chat for saying something, but for me to be open and be no, give them a chance, actually listen to them, and then actually meeting a cool person, and hopefully a new friend. If not, it's cool. I'm able to show love, and that's what I respect about myself. Maturity level too, right? You just let the ego behind you. Don't worry really about what other people say about you. Lost Boy Hubble, that's him. He was also in the chat. And there's producer Raven. And Retro Lodge, how can we forget? Retro Lodge was here first. One of the first ones, not the actual first. Thank you all. That ends it. Good night from Japan. Keep loving yourself. Peace, y'all.
Uh-huh.